Hi, my dear listeners. Welcome to the new episode of Peter's English podcast. Welcome to the new episode of my series Peter's Fairy Tales, where I want to read you all my fairy tales because I've decided to do video podcast about my old fairy tales, and I've decided to do only video podcast because I think video podcast is the best thing for me. I like doing video podcast. I like doing live episode because every my episode is live, and we can start right now. This episode is about Mary the Vampire-Werewolf hybrid. I want to read you the whole series. There are only two stories about her, and we can start. I'm going to read you. Welcome again. Mary the Vampire-Werewolf hybrid. Hi everyone, welcome to the new episode of Peter's English podcast. In today's episode, I want to tell you my new fairy tale about Mary the Vampire-Werewolf hybrid. We can start. After the first war between people, vampires and werewolves was a peace in the country. Vampire Adriana, with her husband the werewolf Ed, lived in love and in peace together with her daughter Mary, who was the vampire-werewolf hybrid. Mary's parents were very proud of her. One night, killers came to them and killed Mary's parents. Mary was saved because she escaped to the forest. Nobody wanted to take care of her because she was a vampire-werewolf hybrid. One day she came to a village near the forest. A human family found her and took care of her. They discovered that she is vampire-werewolf hybrid who need to drink blood. The family adopted her, and her new father hunted animals for her. When Mary was 18 years old, she thanked her adoptive family for help, and she went to forest to find her parents' killers. Mary didn't know how to use her powers. One night, she was in the forest and a big bear attacked her, but her powers helped her to kill the bear, but she didn't know how she killed the bear. The next day she found a little village. She felt foreign werewolves. They found her and wanted to kill her, but their leader was a young female werewolf warrior who was alone and she didn't trust anyone. She discovered that who is Mary, and at first she wanted to sell her, but the girls were friends, and she taught Mary how to use her werewolf's powers. Mary was very beautiful and gorgeous young lady. She didn't know how important she is for her world. When Mary was hunting animals with other werewolves, they saw vampires who were hunting young women. Mary wanted to learn how to use her vampire's powers, and she wanted to save the people. Her friends didn't want to help people, but Mary was a good girl and she wanted to have a vampire teacher who can teach her how to use her vampire powers. Vampires didn't care about them. The vampires wanted to drink girls' blood. Mary attacked them and she killed vampires except one young vampire man who was very handsome. Mary wanted to know who he is. "Who are you, handsome young man?" asked Mary. "I'm Sebastian. Nice to meet you, sweetheart," answered Sebastian. You're alive because you can teach me how to use vampire's powers," told Mary. "I don't want to help you. You're only a vampire-werewolf hybrid," said Sebastian. "You don't have any chance to change my opinions. You'll die or you'll help me. I'll pay you." "Don't worry," said Mary. "I'll help you because I like you, sweetheart," laughed Sebastian. "I don't like stupid men. I'm not your sweetheart," said Mary. "I was only joking, sweetheart," laughed Sebastian. Sebastian liked her and she wanted to help her. He taught her everything what he knew, and they were very good friends. Mary's friend, the female werewolf Diana, wanted to seduce Sebastian for herself, and she wanted to kill Mary, but Mary was prepared and she killed her in fight. Then she was a new leader of the werewolves in the village, and Sebastian was her lover. She wanted to know who killed her parents and why the killers wanted to kill her. The end. In the next episode, I want to continue with the new episode about Mary the Vampire-Werewolf hybrid. That is the camera. Do you like the story? Please write me if yes, of course. I think you can write me if I can continue about her or not. And now I want to read you the last episode about her. Mary the Vampire-Werewolf hybrid 2. Mary went with her lover Sebastian to the beach. The couple was together very happy. They swam in the sea, they sunbathed the whole day and drank wine. Then they slept together the whole night. In the morning, Mary was a vampire's slave and Sebastian was with her army. Thank you for the night, sweetheart. I'm a king of the vampire empire and I want to sell you to the people. You'll be very good attraction and warrior for our show. Sebastian laughed. I never forgotten you, Sebastian. I found and then you'll see what can happen. Don't worry, you don't have any chance to meet me. I'll help you, said Sebastian and laughed. Vampires sold Mary to people and their king was very old man who hated vampires and werewolves. He didn't trust anyone, but he was a good politician. He didn't want to have strong enemies. The war between vampires and werewolves was good for the people. In the capital city of his kingdom was a big stadium in that slaves had to fight against each other for the fun of his people. He had a son, who's called Aaron. He had very good heart, and he didn't like the violence in the stadium. He was a good young man who wanted a peace between nations, and he wanted to be friendly to vampires and werewolves. He didn't agree with his father. In the night, he wanted to see Mary. He wanted to see a vampire-werewolf hybrid. Aaron gave money to the soldiers who worked in the jail where was Mary. He found her and she saw him. They fall in love with each other. You're so gorgeous and sweet, my lady. You're so beautiful. I'm here to help you, said Aaron. Hi, handsome young man. Why do you want to help me, said Mary. I don't agree with the politics of my dad. I'm a king's son and I want to live in peace with everyone. I like you. You're so beautiful and sweet. You're my future wife, said the Prince Aaron. Wait a minute, Romeo. How can you help me? Do you have a key? I can fix it. I have a plan, said Mary. The Prince Aaron agreed and with Mary's plan and he started to play a game with Mary for the soldiers. He came to Mary and she called him. I'm very hungry, young man, and you're so handsome. Do you trust me? I can drink your blood now, said Mary. No, I don't trust any woman, but I feel that I can trust you, my lady. That you were only joking, said the prince, and he called the soldiers. Mary's plan was successful. She was free, and the Prince Aaron came with her to her warriors. Mary wanted to kill Sebastian, and the prince wanted to be a new king. Of his father's kingdom. Mary wanted to be a new leader of all werewolves. She wanted to create a kingdom of werewolves, and she wanted to be the queen of werewolves and vampires. She was very ambitious and enthusiastic. Mary discovered that the Prince Aaron is a very handsome man with a good heart. They were very good friends. He was her right hand. The fight against other werewolves was very hard. She had to win against every leader of other villages. She was very successful and strong warrior. Other werewolves discovered that her dreams are good for them. She wanted to live in peace and prosperity with everyone in one kingdom. The last battle was against the big werewolf, who was very strong warrior, and he wanted to have Mary in his bed. Mary with the Prince Aaron had very big army, and he had a lot of soldiers too. The battle was very long, and nobody could win. The big werewolf, her enemy, was thinking that he's stronger than a woman, and that he can win with a very easy way. I want to fight against you here and tomorrow. If you aren't scared, sweetheart, he said. I agree, Mary said. Before the battle, he ate a lot of meat and drank a lot of beer. He was very drunk, but he could fight. The battle started the next day in the morning. He didn't know that Mary is stronger than he, and she killed him very quickly. Mary's army was very strong, and she had a lot of strong werewolves who loved her, and werewolves wanted to die for her. Mary was a very smart and good leader who knew very good how to use her beauty. She was very popular in her army. The Prince Aaron helped her, and he was her prime minister. Mary felt very alone. She wanted to have the Prince Aaron for her boyfriend because she loved him, but she didn't want to break the friendship with him, and she didn't know how to be in a relationship with a man. Aaron wanted to be her boyfriend because he loved her, but they had the same feelings. One night Mary wanted to seduce him because her instincts were stronger. She called him when she was swimming in the lake that was near her army. The prince had the same feelings, and they came to Mary. What do you want, my lady? He asked. Don't be so nervous, Aaron. Don't you like what you can see now? I know that you love me, and I love you too. My instincts are stronger than myself, and I'm your queen. You have to be my husband, Mary said. The prince started to kiss her, and Mary was Aaron's wife. One day Mary discovered who was the killer of her parents. Her best spy found the vampires who know the truth that Sebastian killed her parents. Phew, that's information. Mary wanted to kill him and ended the war between werewolves and vampires. Mary's spy discovered where Sebastian lived. She knew that Sebastian was waiting at her in her castle, but she wanted to end the situation. Mary's army of werewolves attacked Sebastian's castle in the midnight. Mary won the battle, but she didn't know that Sebastian had Aaron in his jail. His special commando of vampires women had attacked Aaron, has drunk his blood, and Aaron was a vampire too. Mary was very angry. She attacked Sebastian with her werewolves, and she killed Sebastian. Aaron was the same handsome young man, the person who with a good heart who she loved. Mary drank his blood too, and he was a vampire werewolf hybrid man too. Perfect. Aaron was very strong warrior with lot of powers, but he accepted the new queen of werewolves and vampires for his queen. He knew his wife, and he trusted her smart brain and good heart. Mary created a big army of werewolves and vampires that could attack Aaron's father's army. Aaron wanted to end this war, and he wanted to end the violence in the world. The last battle between people and Mary's army should be soon, but Aaron's revolution ended the war, and his father killed his own people. Mary's plan was successful because it was her plan to organize a revolution in the kingdom of Aaron's father. Mary was the new queen of 3 kingdoms. People lived with werewolves and vampires in peace, and Mary with Aaron was very happy. They loved each other and had a lot of children. The end. This is, people, the end of my episode of my series of my podcast Peter's Fairy Tales. I hope you will like it, but I want to sell you. I don't want to sell anything. My podcast is free and always will be free, because the main goal of my podcast is share the information how to learn English in a fun way. And thanks to your own storytelling, you can create your own fairy tales or own stories, and you can be creative, and you can improve your English skills, and you can create your own English podcast about everything, because I think it's the best idea how to practice your speaking skills in English and be creative. And of course, it's the best way how to connect with other people, because everyone can see you, and you can create your own community of people who like learning English and want to have fun together as I want to do. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. When somebody is watching me who right now who doesn't like my work, my content, please go away. But other people who like learning English and want to create my Peter's English podcast community, where we can where we can practice our speaking skills in English, create video episodes about it, create live video episodes about it, and have fun together. Please write me. You can write me every time, comment me, follow me, and thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and not to end until it'll I be streaming for 15 minutes. Yes, it's 15 minutes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for